welcome to the hike.
God, this is quite intense. That King Arthur threw a scalloper his sword into. And static on the wire, I'm trading in the concrete for the heart of the sapphire. The gravel crunch is steady rhythm.
Hello, and welcome back to the hike. Today we're going to the Chee Dale Stepping Stones. I think I pronounced that right. The Chee Dale Stepping Stones. This place apparently is phenomenal. Not only do you get to have a lovely hike along the river, but then we also get to hike through the river on these stones. So let's get there and find these stones and have hopefully one of the best hikes we've had in a very long time. So we have finally arrived, and it's a bit brisky this morning and it's a little bit rainy, but let's see how far we can get. I've had to change. It's so cold and it's so wet that I thought it's probably best that I put my coat on instead. So let's get on this hike. Best lock the car if I can find my keys. We found the keys. Probably best to lock the car, I think. Yeah, probably best. Maybe I should clip all this in future before I even start. Oh my god. Well, already I think it was the right decision to put a coat on. It's already starting to rain pretty heavy. Ugh. Okay, so this feels a bit weird being in a coat, but you know, it's definitely needed today of all days. It's quite rainy and quite cold, and where I'm going it's going to be very, very wet because I'm going to walk through a river. Now, the question is, which river am I, whoa, without almost falling. That would have been a very short video. The question is, which river am I going to be walking through? So the river that I'm walking through today is the River Wye, and this river basically has two sheer limestone cliffs that go into it, and the question remains, these stepping stones that we're going to go walk upon today, hopefully we can find them, did they just happen to exist, or did someone purposely place them there? Now, as much as it would be amazing to say, oh yeah, nature just provided stepping stones in the river. It didn't. They are man-made. But the reason they're man-made is really special. So with both these two rock faces completely shearing down into the river, there was no room for a footpath. And in the 18th century, they needed a way to cross the river in order to, like, trade, basically. Now, obviously anyone could just chuck a couple of rocks into a river and get across it, but instead of just crossing the river, they decided to make the path follow the route of the river, which just makes this that little bit more special. I'm actually using maps right now to guide me on a hike, so as much as I love grabbing a map and reading the map and figuring out where I need to be, which way it should go, Apple Maps does it so much better because it gives you at least some direction. And obviously you gotta be careful, because where a real map doesn't fail and Apple Maps does is Signal, but as a rough guide, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for a rough guide. You know, I'm trying to figure out where this bloody thing is taking me, because I can't seem to find which route I need to be on. But yeah, this is how I do my hikes. I park up somewhere random, I then put where I want to go into my phone, and then tell it to walk it, and it'll find me natural trails to go on. Now, if you know of an actual hiking app, I will much prefer to use, and if you guys know of one, drop it in the comments and let's give it a go. Let's see how these different apps work. Now this is cool. So we've got a turnpike and I can see one for Chee Dale. So let's head this way to Chee Dale. So the amazing part about discovering new trails is you get to see small little kinks and twerks in routes just like this. It's a vintage, how do you say vintage? It's just really flipping old. Right, vintage is an item, this isn't an item, this is engineering at its finest. A stone made gateway. Absolutely amazing. What more could we ask for? So, I am right now stood on a man-made bridge, and it feels like it has always been here. The design that they put into this and the effort that they put into these bridges to make them feel like they've always been here and they've stood the test of time is phenomenal. Now, obviously this is an extremely new bridge, like really new. Like, I'd say last 5-10 years, definitely. But it just feels like it's been here for hundreds of years because it blends in so much. And isn't that the point? To make items that are strong and sturdy, usable, but feel like the nature. And hats off to whoever designed this bridge, because you've nailed it. seeing these rock formations means only one thing. We're very close to the stepping stones. So, it's time to cue the dramatic music. So this is the beginning of these amazing passes that these people put in, not just only to get past, but it's so much more fun. It's so beautiful that they managed to put these stepping stones in place for this purpose. And we're lucky that the river's quite low today, because sometimes some of these stones completely get submerged and it's so dangerous to walk because you can just get swept away by the river. But how cool is this? Look at that cave system. And that's an interesting point, you know. So there is a massive underground cave system here that no one's been able to find yet. But the question remains then, how do we know there's an underground cave system? And that is because there's been certain collapses that have allowed us to get into sections of it, but we've never found a natural opening, which is the type of rock it is. Limestone is notoriously known for crumbling under certain circumstances and creating tunnels. So right underneath your feet, there could be a collapse waiting to happen, which sounds so dangerous, but imagine being the first person to excavate a brand new tunnel. Well, I personally love it anyway. I don't know if you guys would, but I would. Whew. So if you've made it to this bridge, okay, the proper first set of stepping stones, the full length ones, start just after this bridge. So let's have it, let's do it. So it's not often I get to do this more than once, normally in a video, but we've seen one set of steps. So it's time to cue the dramatic music again for the second. Let's do it. Time to do these next set of steps, I suppose. Like I said, make sure you wear boots, because some of these can get submerged quite quickly in water. So one thing that you have to be very extremely careful with while being on these stones is this river can all of a sudden jump a meter in height in less than an hour. So pay attention to the waters, keep an eye on like river systems, and make sure you know what to expect, because if this jumps even 30 centimeters, all these stones have gone. So, I can't help but think that the engineering that has technically gone into this to allow them to utilise the river, it's not a surprise that they didn't just cut across it and they wrapped around with the river, because all that hard work, in my opinion, it's just wasted if you just put stepping stones going straight across the river. You know, yes, it's practical and stuff like that, but if you're going to do something, do it proper. Do you know what I mean? Like, go big or go home. And these guys, they went big to get home. So along this route, you'll find salmon, kingfishers, and it's just phenomenal that wildlife thrives. Even though the landscape was changed all them years ago, it thrives with the landscape rather than against it. What more could you ask for, really? It's just unreal. It's so dramatic, it's so beautiful. Just makes me want to go back to a time where this is just the norm, you know? This is just normal life. Going across these stones is just normal life. I want to go to that time. I want to live in that time. Because it's just awesome, isn't it? So after our 6-hour hike, we are finally almost back at the car, and I must admit I really enjoyed seeing them stepping stones. It was just one of the moments in life where it was such a good feeling walking on them. The history that's there, how they were formed, amazing. However, I hope you enjoyed episode 8, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Actually, I've just realised that you guys haven't seen the car, not properly, so I've recently wrapped my car in my business, so let's see what you guys think of it. Drop me a comment, see if you can tell me what you think. Here we go.